Thanks for tuning in to Bourbon Drop. I'm your host, Myron. Today, we've got the winner of the bottle haul. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and putting your vote in the comments like I asked, and wanting to get the next bottle reviewed on the channel. And it really helped me out, man, because I was torn. I really was. I was torn. So without further ado, the votes have been tallied.
Bottle drop, bottle drop, bottle drop.
As you can see by the bottle drop, 13th Colony came out on top. However, it was a close race, man. Look, Blue Note had one heck of a lead. Then all of a sudden, 13th Colony just came back and blew it out of the water. And I know why. I mean, people have been talking about this all over YouTube. It is highly talked about, especially the double oak. If I ever get my hands on a bottle, I am snatching it up. The next release won't be until fall, though, according to their website. But anyway, look, before we go any further, I'd like for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. That way you get any of the videos that I release. Let's get back into the bourbon. So, 13th Colony, they're a pretty young distillery. I mean, they've been around since 2009. They've got a master distiller over there. His name is Greg Arthur. He is already well liked amongst the bourbon community. I mean, every time you turn around, there's a new video about something that 13th Colony has just put out. It's got a mash bill. This one at least has a mash bill of 70% corn, 21% rye, and 9% malted barley. I mean, when I got this thing from Sealbox, man, I just happened to go on the website and see it and ordered it. And oh my goodness, I couldn't wait to get it in the glass. But I didn't want to crack it open and get too heavy in the bottle before I had a chance to do the review, because I wanted you guys to get the experience that I get when I go and taste it for the first time. Let's get into the nose. That's got a really nice fruity sweetness coming out of the glass. You do, for it to be 5 years old, I believe. I think it's 5.5 years old, but it has a very nice oak on it too, man. It's got a nice vanilla, nice berry. It comes in at 95 proof, so it is not gonna wreck your palate. I mean, this thing right here, it didn't, when I sampled just a little bit that I did, it did not do anything to my palate at all. Let's get into the palate now. There's a very nice light honey in there, and the mouthfeel, I won't say it's oily, but the mouthfeel is very, very good. It's got a little bit of fruit in there, a little bit of that date and raisin transfer over, some more of those fruits transfer. Let's see if we can get more out of the nose. Now I'm picking up a tea in the glass. I didn't get that at first. I didn't even get that when I did like a fresh crack and just, you know, sniffed a little sample, but yeah, more tea is coming out of the glass. That honey is very prevalent. Let's go back into the palate one more time. Like I said, I'm not gonna say it's oily, but that is a really nice mouthfeel. That honey really hits the tongue, turns into a caramel, then it almost flips into a black pepper. There is a bit of barrel char that goes across the back. That fruit note stays throughout. I get that fruit note from the front to the back. It is, it's like a combination. I would say it's a combination of maybe some red fruit, some berries, and like I said, some grapes with that nice raisin note and that date note. Let's go back into the palate one more time. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, man. 13th Colony is doing some great things. They've got a rye, they've got the double oak, they've got this, which is their small batch bourbon. And honestly, this probably should have been put on my Shelf Life channel. It only goes for $38.99. Now, I don't know what it is in your market. I believe it was $38.99 on Sealbox, but I think that is pretty much the going rate all over the United States. So to have something in this price range that offers those flavors, and I didn't even mention the vanilla note that comes out of there. There is a very nice light vanilla note. So you've got tea, you've got caramel, you've got honey, you've got a nice vanilla note, you've got raisins, you've got plums. I mean, this is a quality product. This is what we are asking for. I mean, come on, man. 38 bucks. This is below 40 bucks, 95 proof, so the proof is decent. It's got a great mouthfeel. It is not super oily, but it is nowhere near close to thin. This is what we've been waiting on. Let's get into the breakdown. Now, like I said, I don't want to say that it is worth the chase, because this is an everyday shelfer. If you can get your hands on one, get your hands on one. Is it worth over retail? It is priced appropriately. Once again, this is what we've been waiting on. I would not spend over 40 bucks. It is good. It is 95 proof. It has a good mouthfeel. You don't get any of those youthful grainy notes out of it. I didn't get a ton of ethanol burning my face up. So I would just go retail on this thing. I mean, and it is that good. Would I give it to a new bourbon drinker? Definitely. Hands down, all day long. This would suit a new bourbon drinker's palate very well. That 95 proof, I do not think would tear them up. It is very easy drinking. I use the word smooth because I feel comfortable using that word. I think it is very smooth. I think a lot of those fruity notes, that honey note, that caramel would really please a new bourbon drinker. We'll always have a bottle on the bar. If Sealbox has it in stock, I'm gonna have a bottle on the bar. If it comes to Maryland in some of my local stores, I'm gonna have a bottle on the bar. It is that good. And with that being said, let the whiskey flow. Never run out unless you're headed to a drop. Till next time.